Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there was a domestic worker named Clara. Clara was known for her dedication and impeccable work ethic. She worked in the home of a very wealthy family, the Albuquerques. The family patriarch, Mr. Ricardo Albuquerque, was a successful businessman, always busy with meetings and business trips. Clara started working at the Albuquerque household during a difficult time in her life. She had recently lost her parents and was struggling to support herself and her younger sister. Despite this, Clara always kept a smile on her face and performed her tasks with zeal and precision. Over time, Clara and Mr. Ricardo began to encounter each other more frequently. Initially, these were casual meetings in the kitchen, where Clara prepared breakfast and Ricardo got ready for the busy day ahead. He began to notice Clara's attention to detail, her ability to keep the house in order, and her skill in handling any situation that arose. One morning, while Clara was serving coffee, Ricardo noticed she seemed sadder than usual. He asked if everything was okay, and Clara, hesitant at first, eventually opened up about the difficulties she was facing with her sister's education. Touched by Clara's sincerity and strength, Ricardo offered to help. As time went on, the two got to know each other better. Ricardo admired Clara's determination and resilience, while she saw in him a more human and kind side. Hidden beneath the facade of an austere businessman, they began spending more time together talking about life, dreams, and challenges. What started as a genuine friendship eventually turned into something deeper. Ricardo realized he was falling in love with Clara, admiring not only her beauty but also her strength of character and kindness. Clara, in turn, found in Ricardo a supportive and generous partner who encouraged and supported her. However, both knew that their relationship would not be easily accepted by society or Ricardo's family. There were many challenges to overcome, prejudices to face, and difficult decisions to make. But determined to fight for what they felt, Clara and Ricardo decided to follow their hearts, facing adversities together. Clara and Ricardo's story is a reminder that true love can blossom in the most unexpected places and that, with courage and determination, it is possible to overcome barriers and build a life together based on mutual respect and understanding. Clara and Ricardo knew they would have to face many obstacles to be together. The difference in social classes and prejudice were just some of the challenges they would have to overcome. However, the love they felt for each other was strong enough to motivate them to move forward. The first person Ricardo decided to tell about his relationship with Clara was his sister, Helena. Helena was an understanding and open-minded woman and always had a special affection for Clara, admiring her work and dedication to the family. When Ricardo revealed his feelings, Helena was surprised but quickly supported her brother. She knew Clara was a special person and would make Ricardo happy. With Helena's support, Ricardo gained more confidence to face the rest of the family. However, Ricardo's parents' reaction was not as welcoming. They were concerned about the family's image and what society would say about their son's relationship with a domestic worker. Ricardo, however, was determined to fight for his love and was not shaken by the initial disapproval. Clara, for her part, also faced her own challenges. She feared that her relationship with Ricardo could affect her job and how she was viewed by others in the community. However, Ricardo's support and love gave her the strength to continue. Over time, Ricardo's parents began to realize the depth of their son's feelings for Clara. They saw how Ricardo was happier and more fulfilled with her. Gradually, they opened up to the idea of accepting her as part of the family. Clara and Ricardo decided to formalize their relationship with an intimate ceremony, surrounded by close friends and family who supported them. It was a day filled with love and hope, where they both promised to face any challenge life presented together. Clara and Ricardo's story became an example that love can transcend social barriers and prejudices. Together, they showed that with determination and mutual support, it is possible to build a life based on respect, understanding, and true love. Their journey inspired many to believe in the power of love and the importance of following one's heart, regardless of the circumstances. After the ceremony, Clara and Ricardo began to build their life together, facing challenges with unity and determination. Clara, with her experience and dedication, decided to use her skills to start a small cleaning services business, employing other women who, like her, were seeking better opportunities for their families. Ricardo supported Clara in her venture, helping her with planning and management. Clara's business quickly prospered, thanks to her reputation for excellence and reliability. She became an inspiration to many women in her community, showing that it was possible to turn difficulties into opportunities. Clara also invested in her education, attending night courses to improve and expand her skills. Meanwhile, Ricardo continued to lead his company, but now with a new perspective on life and business. He implemented more inclusive and supportive policies in his company, inspiring his employees to value diversity and equity. Clara's positive influence was evident in many of his decisions, and he became an even more respected leader in the industry. Over time, Ricardo's parents came to admire Clara not only as a daughter-in-law but as a woman of great strength and determination. They recognized the positive impact she had on their lives and Ricardo's. The relationship between them strengthened, and Clara was welcomed with open arms into the family. Together, Clara and Ricardo formed a family based on love, respect, and understanding. They had children who grew up learning the value of hard work, empathy, and the importance of fighting for their dreams, regardless of the circumstances. Clara and Ricardo's story is a testament to the transformative power of love and determination. They showed that despite differences and challenges, it is possible to build a full and meaningful life, inspiring others to follow their own paths of courage and hope. As the years passed, Clara and Ricardo continued to positively impact their communities. Clara, with her expanding cleaning services business, began offering training programs for women who wanted to enter or advance in the job market. These programs not only taught practical skills but also provided emotional support and guidance, helping many women gain confidence and financial independence. Ricardo, in turn, expanded his philanthropic initiatives, creating a foundation focused on education and social entrepreneurship. He believed that by investing in education and business opportunities for underserved communities, he could help reduce social inequalities and promote more equitable and sustainable development. Clara and Ricardo's children grew up in an environment rich in values and positive examples. They learned the importance of social responsibility and commitment to collective well-being. Inspired by their parents, each followed their own path, but always with a strong sense of justice and empathy. Clara and Ricardo's story became known in the region, inspiring many to believe in the possibility of a better future through love, hard work, and solidarity. They were often invited to share their experiences at events and conferences, where their words of wisdom and courage resonated deeply with the audience. Even after many years together, Clara and Ricardo kept alive the flame of love that united them. They continued to support each other in their personal and professional journeys, celebrating each achievement and facing each challenge with unity and determination. Clara and Ricardo's life became a legacy of love, perseverance, and transformation. They proved that with courage and determination, it is possible not only to overcome barriers but also to inspire and empower others to do the same. Their story remains a beacon of hope for many, showing that true success is measured by the positive impact we leave on the world and the lives of those around us. As Clara and Ricardo grew older, they reflected on the journey they had traveled together. The impact they had made on their communities and their own families was a source of pride and satisfaction. They decided it was time to ensure that their legacy continued to inspire and help future generations. To this end, Clara and Ricardo created an institute that combined their passions: education, entrepreneurship, and social empowerment. The institute offered scholarships to promising young people from humble backgrounds, mentoring programs, and personal and professional development workshops. Clara, with her experience in women's empowerment, led specific programs to promote gender equality in the workplace. Ricardo, using his experience in the business world, developed social entrepreneurship programs, encouraging young people to create businesses that were not only profitable but also had a positive impact on communities. He firmly believed that the future belonged to those who could sustainably combine purpose and profit. Clara and Ricardo's children also became involved in the institute, bringing new ideas and energy to the projects. Each of them, with their unique skills and passions, contributed to expanding the reach and effectiveness of the Institute's initiatives. Together, the family continued to promote positive change, honoring the values that Clara and Ricardo had always championed. The institute quickly became a model of success and social innovation, attracting national and international recognition. Clara and Ricardo were frequently invited to share their approaches at conferences and events, inspiring leaders and entrepreneurs around the world. In the later years of their lives, Clara and Ricardo enjoyed peaceful and happy moments together, surrounded by their family and friends. They knew they had built something lasting and meaningful that would continue to benefit future generations. Their story, marked by love, resilience, and social impact, became a timeless example of how two people, united by a greater purpose, can transform the world around them. Even after their passing, Clara and Ricardo's legacy lived on through the institute and the lives they touched, perpetuating the message that love and determination are powerful forces for change and progress. After Clara and Ricardo's passing, the institute they founded continued to thrive under the leadership of their children and the dedicated collaborators who had been inspired by the couple's vision. The mission to promote education, equality, and social entrepreneurship remained strong, expanding to new regions and reaching more people each year. The scholarship programs grew, allowing hundreds of young people from underserved communities to access quality education. Many of these young people, after graduating, returned to their communities, where they applied the knowledge they had acquired to promote local improvements, creating a virtuous cycle of development and empowerment. Clara's initiative to empower women continued to flourish, with numerous participants opening their own businesses or advancing in their careers. The positive impact of these programs was felt not only by the women directly involved but also by their families and communities, contributing to a more just and inclusive society. Additionally, the institute became an important center for social research and innovation, attracting partnerships with universities and international organizations. Together, they developed new approaches to address social and environmental challenges, always focusing on sustainable and inclusive solutions. Clara and Ricardo's story was turned into a documentary that captured the essence of their lives and the lasting impact of their actions. The film was screened at festivals around the world, inspiring audiences with the message that love and determination can overcome any barrier. Annually, the Institute held an event in honor of Clara and Ricardo, bringing together beneficiaries, partners, and supporters to celebrate achievements and renew the commitment to the values the couple had established. These gatherings were moments of reflection and inspiration, where new ideas and collaborations were fostered. Clara and Ricardo's legacy continued to be a source of inspiration and hope, reminding everyone that, regardless of the circumstances, each person has the power to make a difference. Their story remains a testament that, with love, courage, and action, we can build a more just and compassionate world for future generations. As time went on, the impact of the institute founded by Clara and Ricardo solidified as a fundamental pillar for the social and economic development of the communities it served. Stories of personal and collective transformation multiplied, demonstrating the effectiveness of the initiatives implemented. Clara and Ricardo's children, now leading the institute, continued to expand its activities, always maintaining the principles of inclusion and sustainability that their parents valued so much. They introduced new technologies and educational methodologies, adapting the programs to contemporary needs and ensuring that the institute remained relevant and innovative. In addition to scholarships and training, the institute began offering cultural and educational exchange programs, allowing young people from different parts of the world to share experiences and knowledge. These exchange opportunities not only enriched the participants but also promoted greater understanding and global cooperation. The institute also launched a series of publications and case studies, documenting the best practices and lessons learned over the years. These publications served as valuable resources for other organizations and governments interested in replicating Clara and Ricardo's successful model in their own contexts. Each year, the Institute organized an award in memory of Clara and Ricardo, recognizing individuals and organizations that stood out in promoting positive social change. This award became highly respected and sought after, encouraging innovations and ongoing efforts for a better world. Clara and Ricardo's story, in addition to inspiring countless people, was also incorporated into school curricula, serving as a life example of how values such as empathy, perseverance, and solidarity can transform realities. Clara and Ricardo's legacy was perpetuated not only through the Institute's actions but also in the hearts and minds of all those touched by their story. They left the world a better place than they found it, and their example continues to illuminate the path of many who seek to make a difference, showing that love and dedication can indeed change the world. As the Institute expanded its reach, it became a global reference point in social development practices and community empowerment. Partnerships with international organizations allowed the Institute to bring its initiatives to new continents, adapting its programs to local needs and cultures while always maintaining the fundamental principles established by Clara and Ricardo. The couple's children and grandchildren, now deeply involved in the Institute's management and operation, continue to innovate and seek ways to amplify the impact of the actions initiated by their predecessors. They introduced initiatives focused on environmental sustainability, integrating ecological practices into all projects and promoting awareness of the importance of environmental preservation. One of the most notable innovations was the creation of social innovation centers in various regions. These centers served as hubs for social entrepreneurs, offering resources, mentorship, and collaborative spaces for the development of projects addressing local challenges. Through these centers, many transformative ideas came to life, generating positive impact in numerous communities. The Institute also began investing in technology as a tool for social inclusion. Digital literacy and new technology training programs were implemented, ensuring that everyone had the opportunity to participate in the emerging digital economy. This helped reduce the digital divide and open new opportunities for employment and entrepreneurship for many people. Each anniversary of the Institute was marked by a special celebration, bringing together beneficiaries, collaborators, and partners from around the world. These events were moments of reflection on the path traveled and planning for the future, always with the goal of honoring Clara and Ricardo's legacy and continuing to expand their impact. Clara and Ricardo's story, told and retold over the years, became a symbol of hope and possibility. It inspired books, films, and plays, perpetuating the message that love, determination, and conscious action can effectively transform the world. The Institute, with its roots firmly planted in the couple's values, continues to be a powerful force for good, reminding everyone that even in the face of the greatest adversities, it is possible to build a lasting legacy of positive change. As the Institute continued to grow and adapt to the demands of a constantly evolving world, it became a catalyst for deep and sustainable social change. Through its global network, the Institute fostered interdisciplinary collaborations that integrated science, technology, and the arts to address complex challenges in innovative ways. One of the Institute's most significant milestones was the launch of a social innovation lab, where new ideas were incubated and tested in controlled environments before being implemented on a larger scale. This lab served as a space for experimentation, where creative solutions to problems such as inequality in access to education, health, and natural resources were developed and refined. Additionally, the Institute established strategic partnerships with businesses and governments to promote inclusive public policies and responsible business practices. These collaborations resulted in initiatives that not only improved the quality of life for the communities served but also inspired systemic changes at national and international levels. The Institute's cultural impact was also significant. It sponsored exhibitions, festivals, and cultural events that celebrated diversity and promoted inclusion, using art as a powerful tool for awareness and social transformation. These initiatives helped build bridges between different communities and foster greater understanding and mutual respect. The Institute also invested in technology to expand its reach and effectiveness. Digital platforms and mobile apps were developed to facilitate access to educational and training resources, allowing more people, regardless of their geographic location, to benefit from the Institute's programs. As time passed, Clara and Ricardo's legacy not only endured but flourished, adapting to the needs of each new generation. Their descendants, along with a dedicated team of collaborators and partners, continued to honor and expand the couple's vision, ensuring that their positive impact would extend for many years. Clara and Ricardo's story, told and retold in various formats and contexts, remained a powerful testament to what can be achieved when committed individuals unite around a common purpose. Their inspiring journey continues to motivate individuals and communities around the world to act with courage and compassion in the pursuit of a more just and equitable future for all.